Check this place out. It's like Professor Oak's lab back home, except 10 times bigger and cleaner. Makes me wonder why Professor Oak would even bother coming back to Pallet Town. There aren't that many students here. The only people I can see are upperclassmen and faculty members. This place really looks neat. I might as well check the rest of it out before paying Professor Oak a visit. Hiya! Hi there. It's weird to see other students here so early in the semester. Are you a freshman? What's your name? It's Rashad, and yeah, I'm a freshman. What about you? Excuse me. I'm Shauna, and I'm a freshman too. Nice to meet you. If you're a freshman, why are you here? Are you checking out the equipment or something? Well, I've always liked tinkering around with gadgets and electronics. My first time at the research center. It lets me use their equipment for as long as I have a student idea. And sometimes I even have some. On the weekends, the professors are always here, and Clement, no, the weekends. And are you bothering another guest, Shauna? That's why all the new students are afraid of coming here. By the way, this is actually the first time that we did not get introduced to Shauna unless we went over to the research center. Because also you notice the dialogue changed too. Because normally she would talk about Voltorb, like what they're going to do with Voltorbs or whatever, but that was because she knew you and was surprised that you even came down here. What? I don't scare you, do I, Rashad? Nah, I've seen far scarier things than you. So you're Clement. That's me, and I see you and Shauna know each other already. Anyway, Rashad, let me formally welcome you to the research center. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of usual fun things to do around here, but if you're looking to advance your studies or even just to find something when you have downtime, there's no better place than this. Yeah, Clement's a super genius. His adventures are so cool that the school pays him to use them. Isn't that amazing? Well, Shauna, come on, you're embarrassing me. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, he's only 1 year older than us. Just imagine what he'll do when he's an adult. His inventions are going to change the world sometimes. Someday. That means he's a junior and 17 years old. Geez, you're starting to sound a lot like my parents. I never heard of a place paying a student to use their equipment. You must be seriously smart. What's someone like Shauna doing hanging around with a kid genius? I bet you're thinking something like, why is Shauna in the research center with someone like him? Well, I'll tell you. We met each other back in Lumiel City. Shauna and her family happened to be visiting and we hit it off. Even when he was real little, he was already inventing new machines, even though they only worked half the time. Anyway, Shauna turned out to be a great help with my work. She may not look like it, but her quick thinking has saved me quite a few headaches. Hey, what do you mean by... She's been something like an assistant to me ever since. Honestly, don't know what I'd do without her. The fact that Clement and Shauna are so compatible, despite their differences in personality, is nothing short of amazing. I wonder if Cody and I could have ended up like these two if we tried a little harder. Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember which way is to Professor Oak's office? I'm supposed to meet him here. Professor Oak? He's right down the hallway to the left, but he's almost always wandering around here, so you can't miss him. Great, thanks. I'll catch you guys later. It was nice meeting you, Rashad. Bye-bye! Ah, Rashad, good you're here. Hey, Professor, you wanted to talk to me about something? Yes, I do. It's about your place in this academy. Oh no, this is starting to look like one of those lectures Mom used to give me all the time. Now don't worry, you're not in trouble or anything. I just think it'd be a good idea to have a little chat before we get things rolling. Specifically about why you're here in the first place. I'm sure you must have been surprised when you found out you were accepted here. Well, yeah, kinda. Considering I didn't even have a say in it. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I specifically recommended you instead of Blue. Wait, what? You didn't recommend Cody? Recommending me is one thing, but not recommending your own grandson? No, I didn't. For one, he was almost guaranteed to be accepted into the academy anyway, with or without my help. Despite his attitude, he is very talented and performs exceptionally well in his studies. I guess all the bragging from Cody has had to come from somewhere. He is Professor Oak's grandson, so it's not at all surprising that he's smart. So why me? I've never even thought about going to a place like this. I figured it was going to be in Pallet for the next 3 years, and that is exactly why I recommended you. Rashad, I believe you have the academy to become an amazing Pokemon trainer. Wow. You know, Mom told me you say that a lot, but this is the first time I'm actually hearing it myself. I asked for you so you'd have the chance to improve your natural abilities here in the academy. You won't get this kind of education anywhere else in the world, especially not in Pallet Town. We both know that you can be a little unmotivated sometimes. You just need a little push to realize your full potential. Yeah, I'm going to be real honest here, Professor, but that's just silly. Oh? No offense, but why would you think that? Cody's been training and battling Pokemon for like a decade now. I haven't really done much of anything these past years. How's a guy like me supposed to compare to people like him? I figured you might think something like that. Yeah, it is true that Blue's a little more savvy in training Pokemon than you, but he is no more brilliant than an average student here, especially not you. And certainly not you. You may not realize it, but I believe you have an innate talent for perceiving the emotions of Pokemon. Take your Pikachu, for instance. Duracell? What's he got to do with this? Have you found yourself understanding what Duracell is saying or feeling just by listening to his voice or watching his body language? Sure, but that's just because we grew up together. We know everything about each other. No, Rashad. You have an instinctual bond with him that's almost never to be found in other trainers. You might take it for granted, but I've never seen anything like it. We humans can't directly communicate with Pokemon due to language, so somehow you can. But somehow you can. This is incredibly rare ability. This incredibly rare ability is what will set you apart from the rest of your peers. Ever since I gave you Duracell, I saw something truly special in you, something I haven't seen in a long time. This is quite the bombshell he's dropping on me. Are you listening, Rashad? I don't get it. You're going to have to speak up, Rashad. I said, I don't get it. There's definitely no way I'm some kind of Pokemon whisperer. Doesn't that stuff involve some spiritual baloney or something? Deny it all you want, but it's the truth. I feel like this is kind of cheating. I don't want an unfair advantage over everyone else. I just look like a butt. I think you have more important things to worry about, like passing your classes, for example. Right, I keep forgetting he's still part of the staff here. That's easier said than done. Didn't you say half of your class failed last year? Yes, I suppose they did, but I trust you're different, Rashad. Once you advance in your studies and work hard, you'll see that you know more than you think. You just have to see this through the end. I'll do my best. All I can ask is for you to try. Oh, I must be going. Thank you for coming in, Rashad. That was a good talk. Tell your mother I said hello. Oh, one more thing before I go. Do try to keep an eye on Cody for me. He seems to have a natural talent for getting into trouble with the wrong crowd. Like I'd be able to do anything to stop him. Also, don't tell anyone about this little talk we had. If the rest of the staff finds out that I've been playing favorites with my students, I'll be in big trouble. My lips are sealed. Good. I have other duties to attend to. I suggest you turn in early for tonight. This is a new school for you, and you must be exhausted after all the orientations and new classes. I don't want you falling asleep in my class like you almost did today. Crap, he saw that? Thanks, I think I'll do just that. Very good. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Rashad. Is what Professor Oak said really true? Am I really that different from everyone else? It almost seems like a dream. Well, there's only one way to test this out. Evening. Man, Sharon isn't back yet. I was hoping to talk to him about my condition. Hey there, buddy. Did you miss me? Yeah, sorry, but you'll have to get used to it. I've got to keep this up for 3 years, remember? Oh, come on, lighten up. Once my schoolwork starts clearing up, you won't even notice I'm gone. It'll be just like middle school. I'm saying that, but if Professor Oak really meant what he said, I need to start reevaluating myself as a Pokemon trainer and myself as a person. Just give me a second to sit down. It's been a long day. By the way, I wonder which side of the room I'm on. Excuse me. I feel I could just sink right through his bed right now. What the heck. I can't sit still after all that. Huh? Oh, it's nothing, Duracell. I'm just thinking about some stuff. Hmm? Say, Duracell, you hadn't spent much time with Natsu, right? Would you like to? Alright, come on out, Natsu. Now that I think of it, this is the first Pokemon that I've kept in a Pokeball. I'm no expert on these kind of things, but I wonder if they're comfortable in there. In any case, I'm sure he looks happy to get out of that ball for for some fresh air. Oops. Riveting dialogue. At least Duracell looks happy to have another Pokemon to hang out with. That's a relief. I was worried that Duracell will have trouble meeting new Pokemon, or that he'd get jealous over being replaced or something. I wonder what Mom would think of this scene. She'd probably think they're just babbling, but I can tell they're definitely talking to each other. Come to think of it, Mom could never understand what Duracell was saying. She just throws wild guesses based on whether Duracell sounded happy, sad, or angry at the time. Sometimes she gets it right, but more often not. Maybe Professor Oak is onto something. Huh? What's up, Natsu? You hungry or something? I heard that Pokemon don't grow hungry while in their Pokeballs. Yikes, when's the last time you ate? Oh, I still have that candy bar from that weird girl I met when I first landed here. She says Pokemon's safe, so it wouldn't hurt, right? Here you go, pal. Toss the rage candy bar in front of Natsu. Duracell and Natsu start wrestling over the candy bar. This isn't the most conventional training, sure, but at least they look like they're having a lot of fun. I've never seen Duracell play with any of Mom's Pokemon back home. Looking back, Duracell never complained about being left alone at home all the time. I was always worried that he would get lonely without me, but it looks like everything turned out okay. I'm definitely not the most experienced trainer here, but as long as I keep my Pokemon happy, we should get by just fine. Oh crap, Natsu, your tail! Oh man, quick, don't let it spread anything flammable! Help! Okay, I'm gonna skip this part because once again I'm in an apartment. I'm in an apartment complex, so I don't want to freak anybody out. Especially considering school just let out too. Like literally. Alright, that's enough excitement for tonight, you two. You're lucky our neighbors were close to the fire extinguishers. And not a word of this is Sharon, do you hear? I don't want rumors to start spreading about me. It's all fun and games until someone gets accused of arson. Alright, time to hit the hay, guys. I have my elective quizzes tomorrow, so I really need to catch some sleep. Come on back, Natsu. You too, Duracell, get some sleep. You can play with Natsu tomorrow, okay? Good night. Ohio, Ohio students. Welcome back to the dojo. It is Friday, which means the time has come for your weekly quiz. Tamare, negativity is back for your chakras. Now you will breathe deep, concentrate, and provide the correct answer. Question: What types are fighting attacks super effective against? Before I give myself 30 seconds to answer this question, let me think right quick. I know they're definitely super effective against normal, and anything punching can break. So rocks and let's see, rock type, steel type, and ice. So normal, ice, rock, and steel. I think that's it. Let's see. Oh, and dark. They're super effective against dark too. So dark, ice, normal, rock, steel. You write down what you believe is the correct answer. Time's up. The answer is dark. Okay, we're good. Dark, ice, normal, rock, and steel. Did you know fighting and ground attacks are intended to be super... Huh? Did you know fighting and ground attacks are tied in being super effective against more types than any other? Sugoi! Time advantages make up basic studies. Let us continue with today's lesson. That was actually pretty close. I think it's lunchtime, because today's Friday and we haven't even talked to everyone else yet. Wow, this week has been so exhausting. I swear if I have to open one more textbook today, I'm going to have a brain aneurysm. Has it really been that tough on you? I think the course load has been rather light so far. Actually, I think Bianca said the same line that Serena, no, not Serena, Shauna said. Wait, you guys aren't dead from all the homework? Nope. Should we be? Honestly, I'm disappointed with what I've seen so far. I was expecting so much more from the esteemed Kobukan Academy. Now, it's still only the first week. I bet things will get a little more interesting by the end of this month. What? I knew you three were super smart, but you too, Caleb? Since when? Huh? I don't know what to say. Since birth, I guess. What about you, Rashad? How have you been handling your course load so far? Wait, why would I ask wait. Why would I tell Serena to ask Serena how I've been handling my course load? Oh, I think I'm okay. I think that means I'm just avoiding the question by asking Serena about her course load. My brain's going to leak out of my ears. I'm handling it just fine. I think I'm doing fine. I mean, it's way tougher than middle school was, but I'm managing all right. That's good to hear. A lot of new students tend to break down under the pressure and workload here. In fact, a few of my girls in my homeroom dropped out yesterday. Not everyone is suited for this particular academy, or high level schools in general. But as long as you keep good study habits, you should be able to get by. At the very least, Rashad here has nothing to worry about. He's been diligently studying each night, even after I turned in for the night. Really now, that's a good attitude, Rashad. It's always a good idea to take your studies seriously, even if the workload is light. She's making it sound like I'm some kind of hardcore bibliophile. Looks like the cafeteria is getting packed today too. Here I was hoping we'd have a quiet lunch for once. If you want it to be quiet, then just eat in your room or the student lounge. The student lounge isn't much better than here, and I miss class if I have to walk all the way to my dorm and back. Then stop complaining. Hey, let's all just take it easy. Isn't there anywhere else we can eat? Oh, the garden is open. We can eat there, please. That's not a bad idea at all. The weather's lovely today. But won't it be crowded in there? Won't it be crowded in there? I don't want to eat in some. Sounds like everyone's on board. Alright then, you guys ready? Oh, this is gonna be so fun! Of course I see that look from Caitlin. Gilbert is like triggered right now. Like he looks like he's about ready to punch me in the face. He's just glaring at me leaving the scene. Alright, so scenes you might have seen part 15, maybe. I don't know. Ah, isn't this great being here with friends in such gorgeous weather? Kinda makes you forget all the troubles in the world. I'll say, but more than anything, this really screams high budget school. Something like this would be unthinkable back in Pallet Town. It's so nice out here. It's almost as heavenly as the gardens near Vanderbilt Town back home. Feeling homesick already, Serena? Hardly. It just makes me feel nostalgic. I've always wanted to visit Kalos. The landmarks all look so majestic. I've always wanted to tour Unova, but oh, you simply have to see the Prism Tower in person. The images on the web don't do it justice, I assure you. Yeah, then I really should make some plans one of these days. Hey, this is an enthralling conversation and all, but my food's getting cold. Oh my, you're right. We should hurry up and find a spot before more students show up. Looks like everything here is taken up, though. Let's look for another place to settle. I'll go check by the fountain. I'll keep an eye on Bianca. I guess I'll go take a look near the side entrance. Why don't you look around the other side, Rashad? Sure thing. Should I call someone when I find a spot? Yeah, I'm a number, right? Go ahead and give me a call if you find something, and I'll call you if someone else does. All right, gang, let's split up. Sheesh, for a big garden, there's sure a lot of people taking up space. You think there'd be a quiet spot somewhere in here? Hey, there's a pretty good spot. Took long enough. I can't keep wandering around in this maze. Let me just give Sharon a call. Did you manage to find a spot, Rashad? Yeah, it's nice and quiet here. Let's get everyone here before lunch period ends. Great. Where are you right now? Uh. Oh, awesome. I was so focused that I had no idea how I ended up here. I'm next to these hedges with lots of flowers on it, and I see some of the benches made of wood, I think. That's not exactly a helpful description, Rashad. Do you know which section of the garden? Maybe I should have brought a map with me. I can't understand you when you're mumbling like that, Rashad. Yeah, hold on. Let me ask someone around here. I'll call you right back. Alright, let me know. Since when was this all on me? Great. The one time I need someone around and the place is empty, there's gotta be someone I can talk to. Looks like someone had the right idea of finding a quiet place to nap, but in the middle of a school day? I'd ask her for some directions, but I really don't want to wake some random stranger. Then again, I don't see or hear anyone else around. I suppose I could just wake her up and ask her, but I wonder if she'll be mad at me for disturbing her beauty sleep. I got a feeling if I nudge her, then the freaking kimono girls will freaking be after me. Or she would probably think I'm some creep who. Whatever, anyway, leave her alone. Nah, I'll just ask someone else. With the garden this big, I'm bound to bump into someone else soon. Or maybe I should just keep walking in a straight line until I reach the center, but lunch period is almost over and. Hello. What? Wait, hold on. Hello. It looks like she has two different, like her eyes are making, like, two different, like, faces at the same time. I'm not really sure, it just looks weird. Then again, on the bottom left corner, it looks the same, so I guess that's, normal. I could have sworn she was just asleep. Was she awake this entire time? Can I help you with something? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. That's quite alright. It would have been very troublesome if I were to nap any longer. You look like you have something to say. Me? Oh no, I was just thinking about something Actually, now that I have your attention, I do need your help with something. What is it? If it's within my power, I'd be happy to be of some assistance. It's a little embarrassing to say, but which part of the garden is this? I'm meeting my friends here and I kinda got a little lost. This area is the lower flower path next to the topiary section. If you see the rosemary hedge, and you're close to the southern exit. Wow, thanks, you must visit here a lot. I know this garden like the back of my hand. I take it you don't come here often. Nah, I'm a freshman, and apparently I'm not all that great with directions in the first place. Oh dear, that must be terribly inconvenient. It's alright. It doesn't cause any more trouble than the average guy, I think. Is that so? Oh, please forgive my rudeness. I've forgotten to introduce myself properly. My name is Erica. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Rashad, and the pleasure is all mine. Certainly, Mr. Rashad. Ah, please forgive me for my unbecoming appearance. I'm not used to being woken up by someone outside of my clubs. Oh, you don't have to apologize for every. Wait, your club members are responsible for waking you up? You know, cell phones have an alarm feature that can do the same thing. Oh, there they are now. Miss Erica, your next class starts in 25 minutes. It's time for a weekly weekly tea ceremony. Uh, hey, what on earth are these three wearing? Cosplay? It's like I stumbled on some kind of historical reenactment. Is that man bothering you, Miss Erica? Please play Rashad. Play. Please pay Rashad. Please pay Rashad no mind. He just needed some help finding his bearings. I see. You better be grateful for this opportunity, Rashad. That's right. A lot of boys in the school would give anything for a chance to. That's quite enough, ladies. Rashad, I'll be taking my leave now. I hope you and your friends have a pleasant time in this garden. Thanks, will do. Good luck with whatever you're going to do. Alright, time to get Sharon another call. Well, we're all here now, but we better eat fast. Lunch period's gonna be ending pretty soon. I already ate mine. Was it your idea to eat lunch in the garden in the first place? I have to say, seeing the foliage from up close, this is a very impressive garden. Right, the garden club is so good at doing their job. They work together with the school staff to make this garden as beautiful as possible. I can't wait to be a member. I've never seen a student so gung ho over some school club before. It's all a matter of perspective. For most students, clubs are simply something to pass time and meet new friends, but to others, clubs are just as important as the curriculum. For them, it's the entire point of being here. An example would be the battle team. The majority of their members were specifically chosen from other schools to compete in the national tournament. The acad Oh wait, the academy recruits ringers from other schools. It's not quite that nefarious, but talented trainers from other regions do get special invitations from the board to attend this academy. As a matter of fact, Hilbert was one of them. Really? Wow, I had no idea. Is that why you're so aloof with your studies? You'll seem very skilled if the academy is willing to overlook your grades. Don't get the wrong idea. Both were second nature to me. We're going to need to work on that attitude of yours first, though, right? Though, you know lineups for the battle team are decided during the first week of July, right? So? So I don't think being a self-centered butt will get you many brownie points with Janine. Hey, isn't it getting kind of late? We need to hurry and get back to class. We still have our second elective quiz, right? As I'm looking at Sharon, who's looking at his watch. Good idea. Let's get everything packed up. It was fun while it lasted. TGIF, kids. Is she the only person who uses TGIF? TGIF, kids. Well, you know what Fridays mean. It's time for the first year weekly quizzes here. I don't want to hear any complaints. You've already taken one in your other class, so this one is no different. Now let's begin. Question: what types are normal attacks super effective against? I don't think any at all. No, not even against normal. Time's up. The answer is none. You heard right. Normal type attacks are super effective against no known Pokemon type. That said, many normal type Pokemon enjoy the ability to learn different elemental attacks to compensate. The more you know, the more you know. Now onto our scheduled programming. Alrighty. And with the end of the second industrial revolution, including fossil restoration machines, now you can tell me which fossil was restored first. It appears you've been saved by the bell. Okay, students, make sure to look over the readings online tonight. I'll be posting some supplementary readings for those who are confused again, which was almost all of us. Alright, so it's about time for me to get ready for work, so I'll be getting to the rest of this sometime later, and I might just tack the last part to this part of the video, maybe. I don't know. We'll see once we get there.